What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Thursday, October the 17th, 2024. Y'all know we are here to talk about our favorite platform in the space today. We're talking about Movequest. There's some things that have been going on. Of course, for those of you that have been tuned in to the creator of this project, she has been on for the last 2 days addressing some things and informing people bit by bit about what this project really is and how it's been built and how it's, everything that's the inner workings of it, kind of from a standpoint of minting the Lennies. Some of you don't even know what Lennies are, and that's okay. And then, of course, yesterday the call was about fees and what is going to be taking place to help really bolster this community. And while some people may have thought it was a bit of a negative thing, it's really not. It's not a punishment or anything like that. But I think this is something that we're going to be so glad that is in place as we see the price of MQT go back up. Now, for those of you that have been watching the price of MQT, like I have, we've seen it go down, but it isn't something that's necessarily worrying me. It's gotten to about 47 is at 47.51 right now as I speak at 10:36 a.m. on October the 17th. And ladies and gentlemen, I only see that as an opportunity. I am continuing to get my submissions in, and no, I'm not able to max out every day. You find out that 20,000 steps is a lot of steps to get in without being deliberate about your physical activity. You really have to be deliberate about it, even if it's just from a standpoint of you're doing this, or like I've noticed that when I play the drums at church on Sunday, I'm getting steps because I'm kicking my kick drum and different things of that nature. But before I get too deep, let me go ahead and say this. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I am cranking it out of many different opportunities. Nothing more, nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you. All right. Stay diligent and vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. Now, for some reason, I don't understand why my apps on my Mac aren't working right now. I was going to pull up a Telegram group, but I have been in my Telegram group, which is in the description below, all right, under my link for Getfit mining, which is what this is right now, but it will be turning to Movequest very, very soon, all right? You will find my Telegram group. I have been keeping all the calls from Lynette, the creator, flowing through that group. I like to go back in there and listen to some things myself, especially some of the things that have been talked about this week. One of the bigger things that I believe is going to be helping the community and create some sustainability is for the claiming process, right? So I know something that I personally have been doing is I have been claiming maybe every 4 or 5 days or 3 or 4 days, based on my, of course, my activity. And, I have 6 omegas and 2 alphas right now. And I'm working to get these upgrades, right? So I have been using the MQT that I cash out from those submissions. And yeah, I may have some fees that I pay up front, but whatever. I wasn't worried about that at all. I just want the opportunity to get the MQT, turn it into USD, and be able to upgrade my miner, right? Here's what's going to go down, all right? If you submit before 10 days, all right, then you will have to pay, I think it's like $10 per day in fees. Now, if you wait till the 10th day, you only have to submit, I think it's $1. Now, I have to go back and watch this video again, but this is the reason why I put these videos in the description. In the Telegram group. So I have the opportunity to let that information kind of seep in. Now, there's going to be another call today at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. All right. So you don't want to miss it. Not exactly sure what it's going to be about today. And the replays are usually out and posted by around 6 or 7 o'clock Eastern time, PM. So when they do come out, just in case I was busy yesterday, so I couldn't catch the front end, but I was able to watch the full replay afterwards when it was posted by the team. So they've been a great resource. They've been making sure they've been keeping people posted on what's going on, different changes and different things of that nature. But the majority of this is about informing people about what is going on with Getfit mining, how to understand better when you're minting miners. The very first call, and I'll go ahead and share my back office with you. I call it my back office, but this is the DApp that is connected to my personal wallet, right? So I had the opportunity from one of those claims that I did for about 4 or 5 days a couple days ago to purchase a few Lennies, like just to have some Lennies on standby as I continue to upgrade my alpha. So when I get I need 200 to upgrade these alphas to 1 Omega. Then 1 slot will free up. I can put a Lenny in there and then start building those if I want. You know, that's kind of how that would work if I didn't decide to also transfer these Lennies. So another thing that I did, because I have close family that is also involved, but they're not as involved as me, right? They may have just this one free docking slot open. They haven't, got their first Lenny yet, or whatever the case may be, whatever's holding them back, whatever. But this is something I believe in for them, right? So I just say, hey, look, I got a Lenny for you. I'm going to go ahead and send it to you. All right. What makes it easy about when you go into your back office and you kind of look at, let me see, if I go to dashboard, and this is kind of like, I see different names here, right? Usernames and different stuff like that. So I would know based on username, the wallet address associated. All I have to do is copy it, and then I would go to my NFTs, right? So in my NFTs, this is what's showing you, I've got the Omegas. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Omegas and 2 alphas, right? But I've got these Lennies undocked. Now, if I had an alpha undocked or an Omega undocked, I could do the same thing. But they have this transfer button right here, right? So I could literally transfer and help somebody out, right? If I had extra NFTs, if I had extra Lennies or any of these, I could gift an Omega to someone in my family if I wanted to. If I had like a bunch of Omegas and stuff laying around, I could do that. All I'd have to do is paste that wallet address I copied, and I can transfer that Lenny or whatever that NFT is to that person, and then they can put it in their docking slot that they have open. All right. And I think that's something that's really cool. Of course, leasing is coming soon. So those of you that are out there that are interested in leasing, here's why I think leasing is going to be so awesome, right? So if we go back to the page where it's telling us how much these Lennies cost right now, right? With the price being around $47 or something like that, it's a little over 1 MQT, which is $50. Now, I don't know exactly when. It's a algorithm, it's a formula that's already been put in place. But when there's a certain amount of, I believe, docking slots with a certain amount of miners in them or something like that, the price of this MQT or the price of the Lennies is going to lock at some point. So whatever the price of MQT is going to determine how much the price of the Lenny is. And pretty soon, it's not going to be this $50 to get a Lenny. Pretty soon it could be $250. It could be, $500. It could be $1,000, right? Now that could place a regular Lenny purchase out of the regular consumer's ability to purchase. However, for those of us that have been in for some time and we've had the opportunity to accumulate these Lennies while they are $50, we will be able to lease the ones that we are not using. So there are a lot of people that right now are taking advantage of purchasing these Lennies and just having them, right? Just having them on standby for that day that they become a little bit out of price to have a minted, you can participate in the lease. That'll be how you are able to gain your mining power, and you can lease these miners from folks. So pretty soon when Movequest is here, a year down the line, 2 years down the line, when people are still using Movequest and they're still out here playing the game or the gamified, I don't even know what to call it. It's just an amazing project. But as this continues to grow is what I'm trying to say. And this price for a Lenny becomes a little bit out of range to be able to just purchase one, right? You will be able to lease them. All right. You'll be able to, people will be able to lease them from you. Matter of fact, you will be able to put them on a marketplace and folks will be able to lease your miners and you will get a fee for that. And that's going to be pretty cool. Also, for challenges, we are able to, or going to be able to set up our own challenges. And if we make a profit from the challenges, of course, they're going to get a fee. It's already in the smart contract that a percentage of the profit goes to Movequest or whatever, wherever it goes in its ecosystem, right? But we also get rewarded for that as well. There's going to be so much added amazingness to this project. And I'm just glad I'm in when I'm in. At first I felt like, well, man, I feel like I missed the ball on that first big surge of folks that were able to accumulate this token for, whatever price, $1, $2, $5. All right. But all I can control is the work that I put in. All I can control is my physical, my activity, what I contribute to the ecosystem, and sharing this with others who may want to do the same thing. I want to impress upon you. I don't want to beat a dead horse if it's a dead horse, but I think it's a very valid point to make. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever think you want to share Movequest in the future, if you ever think that this possibly could be a good idea or anything like that, let me stop the share while I say this. Consider getting in before it turns into Movequest. Get in while it's Getfit mining, so you can be grandfathered in to a payout structure that won't just keep you capped at one level of earning. All right, because chances are, if you like what's going on here, you're gonna share it with somebody else. So those of you that have taken on that, and even if you just got an account just to see what it was about, of course, you want to make sure you have some Avalanche in your MetaMask. That's what I've been using. Have a little bit of Avalanche so that you can get connected. You will have to pay blockchain fees to get connected, but there's sense, ladies and gentlemen. Have a couple bucks in there in Avalanche. You're going to need more than a couple bucks anyway to participate. So just get yourself acclimated to what it's going to take to get involved with Avalanche. I have a lot of resources in my Telegram group, and there's a lot of resources in the Movequest Telegram group that has been established that has different channels and different things of that nature. So much information. Again, there's a call going on tonight. There's information calls going on every day, all the time, and the replays are posted all the time. So there's never, there for this project right now, there isn't a lack of information at all. You have all the information that you could ever need to make a decision of whether this is for you or not. At least I personally think so. I want to see if there's anything I want to mention. I really just want to reiterate that these calls that are going on this week are very important and they're very informative. And who better to hear from than the creator of this project, Lynette Arden. She's done an amazing job. She's created an amazing project. And this is actually in a time where I've never really been interested in tokenomics. I was always just cranking that crypto. You know what I'm saying? When you start off in platforms and opportunities and you're sharing them and you're making a lot of crypto appear in your wallet, you're doing a lot of withdrawals and different stuff like that, you're enjoying the ride, but you're not really necessarily learning about what blockchain is and the capabilities of blockchain. As a matter of fact, I don't believe I've ever been in a project that legit worked on the blockchain like this. Nothing that I've been a part of. I've had glimmers and glimpses and different things of that nature, but nothing that has ever been concrete like this. And we all know that if MQT was just a regular token, it was just like a BS token, meme coin or something, it would have been dumped a long time ago. There's $2 million plus in liquidity in this thing right now. And it has paid out a lot. There's people that sell this token every day and buy this token every day. And there's still liquidity. And it's been 3+ months that I've been watching this thing. So, with that being said, there have been some security situations, and I do want to mention this. I know I can't bring my Telegram up for whatever reason on my computer, but I did share this in my Telegram group. So I think this is very important. Please let everyone know, all right, not to click on any exchange. We now have someone that has created a static version of the website, all right? and again has hijacked DEX screen. And if you go to getfitmining.io, it is a phishing site. So I repeat, getfitmining.io is a phishing site, and they will steal your MQT. If you see Movequest SMQT, it's part of that scam. All right. Also, that site has added a rewards tab to the dashboard, and we don't have a rewards tab. All right. So please, please, please stay diligent and vigilant on this project. Getfitmining.com is the DApp. All right. Not getfitmining.io. It is getfitmining.com. And as soon as MoveQuest comes, it's going to be hard to duplicate what MoveQuest brings. All right. GetFit Mining was kind of like the beta to MoveQuest, and it has worked phenomenally. But we have also had people that, of course, because this opportunity is so exciting, it's getting people that have never been even interested remotely in cryptocurrency, some interest in what cryptocurrency can do. However, a lot of those people have not seen a lot of the red flags that we have been seeing for a long time. All right. So as new people come in, as you share this with new people, please make sure you share with them the risks as well. All right. They could be getting fished on and they think that it's legit. You know, some people think that MetaMask is going to email you, like, and all this stuff. Like, there's no email when it comes down to MetaMask as far as I'm concerned. All right. So it takes some time to learn the red flags of this space. But make sure that you connect with someone that you feel is knowledgeable. All right. Ask them questions before you make big decisions with a whole lot of your MQT. Because right now, MQT is golden. All right. We have an opportunity to accumulate and mine this amazing token. All right. With our physical activity. I've told this story, you know, on my weight loss journey, I've never been this good a shape. And I've always reached these places where I kind of lose the motivation to go to the gym, or, you know, whatever, I get too busy or whatever the case may be. This is something that allows me to stay motivated about it because, of course, as I have these very powerful miners working on my behalf, I got to do the work to be able to accumulate this MQT. And even if I was down bad and I needed to sell this MQT and I needed to do whatever, I could do that. And that's what I think is a cool deal about what's going on. So this is changing so many lives. A lot of people are sharing this with others. And you wonder why they have 8 omegas and all that stuff so quickly. Well, they're sharing it with others. And you have to understand, to get those omegas, you have to purchase a lot of Lennies, right? And not a lot of Lennies, but I think to have 8 docking slots open with 8 omegas, you have to have purchased 16 Lennies. All right. So with that being said, the person that you shared this with, you know, if you're setting the example and you've got your omegas working for you, whatever capacity that you can handle, right? Then, you know, you don't know what that next person could do, right? And you don't know when they share it with the next person, what they could do. And right now is when you have an opportunity to capitalize off of that. If you don't decide to go ahead and get involved with GetFit Mining now, you're only going to get that one tier when MoveQuest gets here. All right. So it'll just be imagining what you could have done in this time. But I still believe that when MoveQuest comes, you're going to have an amazing opportunity, even with that one tier. All right. So because this is something that can reach the masses, it can reach the masses fairly quickly. And this can change a lot of lives, ladies and gentlemen. Literally, this can change a lot of lives financially, fiscally, and holistically, physically. You know what I'm saying? People are getting stronger. People are motivated to get out there and change their lives. And it's motivating them to get through some of those hard days of working out and being physically active. Because if you're not a person that has been physically active and then you decide to get physically active, there is a time where you're like, man, what am I doing this for again? You're like, you might be sitting there like, goodness gracious, it's hard today. The same weights that I was killing last week, today, man, they're feeling like they're destroying me. Now, other than that mental fortitude to get you through to that next place, what is it that motivates you? Of course, hopefully you have some outside motivations more than just money. But there's a lot of people that are motivated by creating a better life for themselves and a wealthier lifestyle for themselves. And I do believe that this thing grows, man. We have an opportunity to see this coin be where it was at $40 today, and we're talking about it. And then we're looking at it by the end of the year, and we're like, yo, how did it get to $100? How did it get to $500? How did it get to $1,500? Now, I am not a fortune teller at all, and I don't even quite fully understand all the tokenomics to this. But one thing that I do understand is that when you have a great opportunity and you get it in the right people's hands and they share it with the world and it's actually physically changing their lives, there's going to be people that I don't even talk to about crypto. They ask me already, what are you doing? You know, all my clothes are big. All my clothes are big now. This shirt right here, I can't wear extra large clothes anymore. I just can't. It's a good problem to have, but I'm glad I have some opportunity here to earn so that I can go and get myself some new clothes. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and get a Movequest update. For those of you that are interested, you know, get all the information that you need. Like I said, and like I will continue to say, I have a Telegram group that I try to keep updated as often as possible. Whenever I get new videos and information that I feel like can help the people, it is put in that group. So jump in there every other day or whatever and get yourself updated on what's going on. They do an amazing job. The team does an amazing job. I cannot say enough about the guys and gals that have been working so hard to get this opportunity to the masses. And I hope I'm doing my little part here at BOJ to do the same thing. But it's something that has completely changed my life. And it'll drip on the folks that are around me closest soon enough. But right now, I'm focused on me and the example that I can be while using this opportunity to change my life. And I'm going to allow y'all to see what's up. I know I talked about doing some shorter videos and some shorts and different things of that nature. But right now, I'm in that phase where I'm just trying to chop away at wood every day. And it's not always looking like I'm getting on YouTube every day. But I'm going to make a more concerted effort to make sure we stay updated, because this is something that is a part of my everyday. And as it becomes more a part of my lifestyle, and I think that happens when you start to see a little bit of growth and success in all the facets that this thing is doing. And right now, as it does its transition into Movequest, a lot of us are just paying attention to the information and making sure that we're well equipped with the information. I implore you all, I hope I'm impressing upon you to do the same thing. Don't be one of those people that missed out on what is MQT. What is that? What is Getfit mining? What was that? What is Movequest? What is that? And what is it doing for the community? We are people that are crypto enthusiasts, right? We are people that, you know, have always been looking for a legit project, even though we knew some of the ones that we were jumping into were just here could be here today and gone tomorrow, and we knew it. But this was one that we really, really hear. We're so excited about. We believe that we're looking at, for the first time, a project that has been built the right way, a project that is built for sustainability. And we're not even talking about just a couple years, 3-4 years, like our Novatech run or whatever the case may be. We're talking about real legacy. We're talking about a real legacy platform, not just one that we say legacy because it lasts for a year. You know what I'm saying? We've done that. We've done it. No shade to the folks that are doing it now. That's where I've been. You know, part of me still wants to dibble and dabble. You know what I'm saying? But a part of attaching yourself to something great is you have to shed some of the dead weight off. And that's why you're not going to see me talk about a lot of things other than this. This is going to be something that I truly, truly, truly believe will give us an opportunity to be wealthy. And I got to do my part in making sure that I contribute to the ecosystem in any way that I can. A part of the way that I do it is, of course, sharing my YouTube journey with the world and what it's been doing for me. For those of you that want to see it even closer, I am on Instagram, so you can find me at Bank of Gerald on Instagram. You can shoot me a follow or whatever they do on Instagram. That's kind of where I do my daily day-to-day life. But I'm so excited about what's going on here at Getfit Mining, which will soon be Movequest. I also hear this, maybe even tomorrow, we'll hear more about what the next chain is going to be. But we definitely were told that we're going to hear more information about that. I'm definitely excited about this call that's about to happen in a few hours. I've been looking forward to these calls and the replays of these calls so that I can go back through them and really kind of let it just simmer. But I definitely think it's a good thing that we're going to be making people attribute more to the ecosystem if they decide to claim on less than 10 days. I think that's great. I think that adds to the liquidity. There are going to still be people that claim every day, every other day, every 3, 4, 5 days. There's still going to be people that do that. They will take their fee charge and they'll do it. They're like, what is that? I don't care. Whatever. They won't wait the 10 days. Some people that are out there that maybe have the lower level, the Lennies, the primaries, the ultras, it may take them a little bit to get the MQT that they would like to see. So it'd be advantageous to wait that 10 days. For me, I'm going to be challenged a little bit to wait that 10 days. But you know what? What is that challenge? It's all about, what do you believe in this project? Not. Yes, I believe. So I can take that 10 days. All right. And when that 10 days comes, then we'll make some adjustments. We'll see what we have when we have claimed, and we'll be excited about whatever it is that we get, and we'll make a move based on what that is. All right. But I'm so excited to have the Omegas working for me. For those of you that are out there, man, the amount of power that these Omegas can push out is pretty amazing. And we're learning more and more about the different things that are going on with the, and I'll show you guys this real quick. I know this is a long video, but for those of you that are still bearing with me, I want to show you guys this. So when you get into having these miners, right, your NFTs, right, these different Omegas have capabilities. Bravery is an element, all right? I should say elements they have, all right? So element bravery is one of them, all right? Time is another. Bravery, that's one. Water is another one. This one is specifically giving boosts for those of you that are doing water activities. All right. Now, if you don't do a water activity, you're not necessarily penalized for that. You still get the processing, the mining power and the steps and distance, calories, all that stuff, but you get a little bit extra if you happen to be clocking in water activities on your devices. All right. Now, for those of you that don't have devices that can clock workouts, they're still working on things to do for you guys. But of course, the way I've been operating is on iPhone. So I have an Apple Watch, and I think I need to upgrade this Apple Watch. It's kind of old. It's not moving as efficiently as I'd like. I like to just press stuff and it moves. It takes its time. So it's forcing patience into my life, right? But anyway, there are different elements. I have a lot of bravery elements, but there's one, steel, lightning. I believe lightning gives you a boost no matter what you got, right? So you can be doing anything, and it gives you a little extra boost if you have a lightning one. So as this continues to grow, right, and as the marketplace comes and as Movequest is launched and all these different things, we're going to have the opportunity to even trade these with others, right? So if you are starting to learn more about an element, and that's more along the things that you like to do, say if you're a person that likes to do water sports and you want all water Omega, you will have the opportunity to be able to trade or maybe even purchase someone from somebody else. And it's the same kind of process. I mean, we can transfer these NFTs at no limit. We can just send it to them. They can send it back. If you trust them, they'll send it back. Someone asked this question on the call of the night: could they gift these NFTs to somebody else and they could use them until they get their own or whatever? And Lynette was like, of course you can do that. Of course you want to, hopefully you trust this person and it's someone that you trust to send it back, but there's no guarantee that if you just send this to anybody, that they'll just send it back. So whenever you transfer your NFT to someone else or to another wallet address, just understand that, they don't have to just send it back. There's nothing that's forcing them to send it back. So just be careful with that. But if you're doing, trying to help somebody, you want to give them an opportunity to fill their first docking slot, and you've got Lennies on end that you're not using. A lot of people are just accumulating Lennies because they know that leasing is going to be coming soon. All right. So when they're accumulating these Lennies, they might want to gift it to somebody. They might have a a daughter or a son that they just got a watch for, and they already have an iPhone or something like that, and they want to get them started earning a little bit of MQT in their first mining slot. Now, while this may be a 50% Lenny, right, it still has an element and it still has percentage boosts on different things that go on. So you could still be earning, all right? Not a whole lot, not really doing a whole lot with a Lenny. That's, that's comparing a 50% mining power with something that has, 400% mining power. So you can do your own math with that. But all that being said, this is the most amazing opportunity that I have seen in the crypto space so far. And I would be doing a disservice to anyone that has taken the time to watch me over the last few years and all the different things that we've been a part of, all the different things that we have joined and jumped into and made deposits in and couldn't get withdrawals out of and could get withdrawals out of. I owe it to you guys to be sharing this opportunity. I owe it to you, honestly, because one, of the belief level that I have, but two, because of everything that we have experienced in this space. I've been looking for something like this that I felt comfortable enough having this kind of energy with. And boy, do I. While it is challenging to get out there and do your physical activity, if you're not one that is one for doing physical activity, the physical activity that you do happen to do still counts for something involved in this project. While if you were just on your regular day-to-day, your phone is still taking your steps. It's still going to be tracking your steps, ladies and gentlemen. Now, will you get paid for that or not? Your phone and your watches are still going to be tracking your sleep and your calories and all of those things every single day. It's going to continue to do that for the rest of the time that you have a smart device on you. It's going to continue to do that for as long as you have a watch, Apple, Getfit, whatever. You have a wearable on you. It's going to continue to do that. Why not have the opportunity to be earning something from that? Why not? So that's it for me today. That's all I wanted to say about Movequest MQT. Make sure for those of you that are interested, you get in the telegrams, you get involved, you get on the calls, you start learning as much as you can so that you can be well equipped to do what it is that you want to do and what you want to achieve from this. For those of you that are sharing this opportunity, understand that we only get a commission from the purchase of Lenny's. But let me tell you what, for those people that are motivated to get to a megas, that's 16 Lenny's that got to be purchased for them to get to that point. All right. Now, while you may not be getting any extra for them upgrading to, the primaries and the alphas, which is perfectly fine with me because it's not all about that. We got to keep the ecosystem strong too. I think they do enough in just us purchasing Lenny's because there's a lot of incentive in doing that, which we've talked about in this video. All right. The leasing, the being able to transfer and get people started, all this different stuff that you can do just from minting your first Lenny is already amazing. Taking advantage of that first free docking slot. All right. So there's a lot of opportunity in there. All right. You could be accumulating MQT that way. If you weren't a person that's getting physically active, master the invitation to the information. All right. And there are plenty of places to get information. All right. Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all of your wallets because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. And if you ain't strapped, you are bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man because if he gets you, nothing I can do to help you. All right. Stay diligent, stay vigilant in the space and in the comment section as well. And I will see y'all on the next one. This is Movequest. This is Getfit Mining. And this is a hell of an opportunity. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.